Hello, I'm Phil Tippett, as you can see by my hat, the dinosaur supervisor on Jurassic Park. For, of course, the internet made too many jokes about me, and I was demoted or side promoted to dinosaur consultant on Jurassic World. Look it up, it's real. You did that to me, internet. Anyway, I'm here to make an apology about this week's DIY film club. Those of you who watched knew that obviously I narrated, and there were a mix of live and recorded things. Now, I'm not going to say that I had one job, but my main job was to press record and make sure that everything everyone did that was live was also recorded. And so I had one job. Phil Tippett had one job. And unfortunately, there is no recording of the live stream of Jurassic Park. But what will follow, there won't be any narration, and there won't unfortunately be any of the wonderful live segments, but what will follow is a selection of all of the pre-recorded segments, so you can still delight in the things that people did to recreate the incredible story of Jurassic Park. And I, Phil Tippett, will now retreat back into the shadows and abdicate. This is why you won't see me narrating any future DIY film clubs. I'd hoped to, and this was really my chance to prove myself. And as I said in the live stream, actually everything that went wrong with Jurassic Park was poor supervision of people, not poor supervision of dinosaurs. But in this case, it was a person who got it wrong, and that person is me, Phil Tippett. So enjoy what we do have of DIY Film Club's Jurassic Park.
Okay, time to move up. Open the gates. Shooter! Shooter! My God.
Yeah, look at the shape of the wrist there. It's no wonder that they learned how to fly.
I find that implausible.
No, seriously. Maybe dinosaurs have more in common with present-day birds than they do with reptiles.
I deride your bird hypothesis, paleontology man.
Okay, look at the shape of the pelvis turned upward, just like a bird. The vertebra filled with sacs and hollows, just like a bird. Even the word raptor means bird of prey. That doesn't seem very scary. What? More like a giant turkey. You want to say that to my face? Why am I even here? Turkey. Right. So, you got to put yourself in the mindset of something back in the Cretaceous period. Who invited me? None of these people are my parents. When you come across this 6-foot turkey in a clearing, it bobs its head just like a bird. And so you decide to stay perfectly still, thinking maybe its visual acuity is like the T-Rex, based on movement. Are you my dad now? But no. It stares at you. You stare at it. And that's when the attack comes. Not from the front, but from the side. See, velociraptors hunt in packs. And they use this 6-inch claw, retractable, to cut you open maybe here or here.
What is he like? Oh, yeah. No, he hates children.
Or just across the belly so your intestines spill out. The point is, you are alive when they start to eat you. So, try and have a little respect. Is he crying?
Looks more like a shocked gasping.
Right.
Alan!
I will cut you, little man. I will cut you with my dino claw. Never let me be around children. You pay some respect to dinosaurs, okay? Don't ever use... I swear to God, I will cut you. I will cut you with my raptor claw. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. No, Laura,
You fucking deserve it.
Laura,
no,
Laura, Dan, come on.
It's not right. It's not right what you did. He's a good man.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. If you hate children so much, why did you invite them on this paleontology tour? It took a lot of effort to get out to the middle of the desert.
Oh, bumpy helicopter ride. Everyone's got their seatbelts on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you putting the seatbelt on now? You should have done that at the start. That's not how seatbelts are supposed to be used. No, right, look, we forgot. That's not going to work. You've got two of the male ends of the seatbelt there, so that's not going to work. No, right, come on, down here. What is this? Is this like, okay, this is kind of a weird metaphor. I don't really know what you're trying to say. Just, no, right, no, what? Hey, what? I mean... that's not safety compliant. You're gonna die. Okay.
It's a dinosaur. You did it. You crazy son of a bitch, you did. How fast are they? Well, we clocked the T-Rex at 32 miles an hour. T-Rex? You said you've got a T-Rex. Sam, we have a T-Rex. Oh. Put your head between your knees. Put your head between your knees. Dr. Grant, my dear Dr. Adler, welcome to Jurassic Park. They're moving in herds. They really do move in herds. How'd you do this? Let me show you.
Genetic power is the most awesome force this planet has ever seen. Yet you wield it like a kid that's found his dad's gun. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think whether or not they should.
I don't believe it. What? You're going to come and defend me against these characters, and the only one on my side is the bloodsucking lawyer. Thank you.
Okay, so take a glass of water, say, and just get your fingers nice and wet, and So put out your hand, and now just watch the. There you go. So the drop of the water. Now do it again. Now don't move your hand. Now don't. Now which way do you think it's going to go? Do you think it's going to go over your wrist, over your fingers? You know, down your thumbs. See, exactly different. You know, tiny variations, little changes. You know, the blood flowing through your hands, the hairs, the tiny imperfection. Hey, tiny imperfections. Now, never to repeat the experiment. It's gonna change the outcome, and that's what I think is happening here. That's what's happening in this park right now. I mean, it's life. Life is like that, isn't it? You know, you meet someone, you fall in love. You know, if your paths hadn't crossed like that, you know, who knows what could have happened. This is what the changes. It's fun. It's dynamic. It's exciting. It's take that. Who would have thought that Dr. Grant would suddenly just decide to jump out of a moving vehicle, you know, without any kind of what? Okay, oh wait, where you go? Right, so that's another example there. Just appears that I'm here talking to myself now. I mean that's chaos theory.
Open on Dr. Ian Malcolm, sat in a car because his legs are really screwed up, so he's in the back, and it's like one of those open top Jeep type things, and he's kind of looking around. He can maybe hear stuff. The others are looking for the other people, and he starts looking over the side of the car, and it pans down and you can see his reflection, and it's in the footprint of some massive dinosaur. And then there's like a ripple and a boom and a ripple and a boom, and he's realizing that something is very big. There's this huge footprint by the Jeep, and he realizes something's coming, so he starts saying, quick, you gotta get in the Jeep, you gotta get in here now. And then her and the other guy, the game hunter and the paleobotanist or something, come and they get in the Jeep, and then you start seeing, like, coming through, it's not actually smiling, it's just showing its teeth. There's this T-Rex that's coming through from behind, and they start driving off, but it starts chasing them through the trees and everything, and they can see it right behind them. And then they look, and it says, like, items in the mirror may be closer than they seem, and so the dinosaur is actually closer, even though it already looks really close. And she's shouting up ahead, Dr. Sattler, that's her name, Ellie Sattler, and she's shouting up ahead because there's like trees and stuff, and you've got to look out and everything. But the person who's at the wheel, he's looking back, because of course he is, because there's a dinosaur there. There's a whole T-Rex, and it's getting even closer now, and it's baring its teeth. And then suddenly they have to like go underneath the massive tree that's across there, but the dinosaur just goes straight through it. And then Jeff Goldblum, oh no, he's not being Jeff Goldblum, he's being Dr. Ian Malcolm, and he like slides back, but for him back is forwards further into the Jeep, and he sits on like the stick that you use, the gear stick, and they can't quite go fast enough, and he keeps saying like, faster, must go faster, because they're almost able to get away from it, and all this stuff's happening. And then suddenly he manages to free himself, they manage to start going faster, and then they start going off, and the dinosaur, the T-Rex, slows down because it can't keep up, and they manage to drive off into the night.
It's all melting. You know, the first attraction I ever built when I came down from Scotland was a flea circus. Petticoat Lane, really quite wonderful. We had a wee trapeze and a merry-go-round, a carousel, and a seesaw. They all moved, motorised, of course, but people would say they could see the fleas. I can see the fleas, Mummy! Can you see the fleas? Clown fleas, high-wire fleas, trapeze fleas. But with this place, I wanted to show something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real. Something they could touch. See and touch. An aim not devoid of merit.
But you can't think through this one, John. You have to feel it.
Look at them. They're flocking. Just like birds evading a predator. But Doctor, I think they're flocking this way. Run! Everybody! Run! Quick! Hide behind this convenient log. Oh no! We're going to die from this incredibly convincing stampede of flocking birds. Oh dear. Tragedy. Tragedy and danger. No! Wait! The T-Rex! Well, you'll never look at birds the same way again. Can we go now? Yeah, we can go now. There's so much blood. Yeah. Quick! This way! Run! Run!
Oh my god!
What's up?
Ian was right. Life found a way.
That was great. Right, what you're going to have to do is there's a grey lever and you're going to pump it 4 times.
Alright, grey lever.
Right, now you're going to see a big green button that says push to close. Push to close. Push it!
Okay, pushed. Right.
You gotta jump! I'm gonna count to 3. Go! 3, 2, 1. Right, now you'll see switches to turn back on all the areas of the park. Turn them on. Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business. You gotta jump! 3, 2, ah!
Clever girl.
Hi. Hello. Wow. Chaos Fury. I'm Hollywood superstar Jeff Goldblum. I know. It's impressive. I've come here, here, it's actually me. I've come here to talk to you. I've got a bit Chris Walken. But I can do that. I'm an actor, Now, we had a lot of fun here tonight at Jurassic Park. I mean, crazy. Those dinosaurs everywhere. And I'm just here to tell you, when you're out there, a lot of things can get you, so always be aware and wear a mask. It's not gonna protect you from a dinosaur, but it could protect you from a whole lot of other things. We also thought it would be a shame if we finished this film and didn't have this bit. Why have I decided to take my shirt off? Why am I leaning at such a bizarre angle? If I was removed from the film, would I actually contribute anything apart from, general appeal? All I can say to that is, if I wasn't there, you wouldn't have so many memes or memes, and this bit happens to be your mum's favourite part. I was the fly.